What's up, bookish babes? Welcome or welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Kiana Lashay, and I gladly appreciate if you take 1 second and hit the subscribe button and bell right next to it so you can be notified of all my future videos. Now, in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my all-time favorite romance books of this year so far. The reason why I'm saying this year so far in romance books is because it's fall in my brain. Yes, I know that fall begins on September the 22nd. Yes, I know this. I know this. In my mind, it starts the 1st of September. Argue with your mama, not me. Now, we're going to be doing this mainly because, like I said, it's fall in my mind. And in fall, we're going to be reading mostly fantasy, mostly thrillers, and all that good stuff. So that's what we're mostly going to be reading in fall months. So that's why you may not see as many romance books these next couple of months, but you will see some. Now that I got that out the way, we're going to go ahead and talk about my Kindle babies. Now, these are the books that I've read on Kindle Unlimited, and I have been absolutely obsessed with. Now, the first book I'm going to mention is Demon Dreams. You guys were there when I read this book. Well, the ones that was following me then, you were there when I read this book. I have a video on my channel of me reading it, and the way I was obsessed with those characters in that book should be studied. I think I talked about them for like 3 months straight after reading that book. Now, that book was recommended to me by a book talker, Ash. She's on Book Talk. I'll leave her Book Talk channel in the description if you want to go check her out. Y'all, that book was so good, y'all. It was so good. I'm pretty sure a lot of you have read Demon Dream or have Demon Dreams on your radar. Or if you haven't, the cover is right there. Check it out. Check it out. The next one, I'm going to just speak of this in a whole because, yo, the way I've been obsessed with these brothers, the way these brothers had me in a chokehold for the first part of this year is crazy. It is crazy. The McClain Brothers, the Let Me Hold You, Let Me Love You, Let Me Show You, I think it's Let Me Free You, Let Me Please You. Like, y'all, those men in that book, they just did something. They just touched something in my little bitty heart. Like, they touched something that I just can't seem to find no other brothers like them. Like, I don't care how many series about brothers that I've read after them. I'm just like, yo, them McClain boys, like, they mama raised them right. They mama raised them right. She raised them right. And I want one. I really want one. Because I just, please, if y'all haven't read anything, read them. Let Me Hold You, Let Me Free You, Let Me Please You, Let Me Show You. What is the other one? Well, let me see. Let Me Hold You, Let Me Show You, Let Me Please You, Let Me Free You. And I feel like it's another one. It's or is it? It's twins. Yeah, it's twins. The rapper, the basketball player, and the sister. So it's 5 books in this series. I just can't think of the other one off the top of my head, but y'all, those men in that book. They tea. Yes. Very tea. Now, besides those are only ones that I can say on Kindle Unlimited that just gave me that feel of I just can't live without those men. The book boyfriend, nope. Ugh, the book boyfriends. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Now, I tried not to put any of the other books that I've been renting y'all head off about over the past couple of months. So I kind of tried to switch it up and add the ones I recently read that I'm recently obsessed with. So if you know me, you know Kennedy Ryan and her man is gonna always be top two, top one. They're gonna be the top of the chart. Her and her men's and her books, top of the chart when it comes to my romance faves. So we're not gonna talk y'all brain off about Kennedy Ryan, but just know Kennedy Ryan and her men's and her books, they're supposed to be on this list, but I ain't wanna talk y'all head off about them. So we're gonna start with a few books that I read recently that have just made a special place in my heart. And we're gonna start with Say You Swear. I finally read this book. I finally bit the bullet and read it, and I really enjoyed it. I guess it's book 5-star, y'all. But I am absolutely obsessed with Noah in this book. Now, I feel like out of all the men in, well, all the guys in this book, Noah and what is the best friend name? The other one. No, because Mason was her brother. It's Noah. Oh, dang, y'all. I cannot think of the other guy name in this book to save my soul. Brady. Besides Noah and Brady, the other two males in this book got on my nerves. Her brother, all this overprotective macho act, like treating her like she's his younger sister when they're twins, and Chase and his indecisiveness and the way he played it at the end of the book really pissed me off, and it really showed me what type of person, like, I'm talking some showed me what type of person he is, like, he in real life. Like, but his character, like, it really showed how selfish he is at the end of this book, because I did not like Chase. I did not like how he had all these years to pursue something with her, but played in her face all these years. But when she moves on and find herself happy and in a better relationship with someone else, all of a sudden, I loved you from day one. Huh? Read this book. I'm telling y'all, it's gonna have you feeling all the feels. You're gonna be laughing, you're gonna be giggling, you're gonna be kicking your feet, you're gonna be cussing at Mason, you're gonna be cussing at Chase, you're gonna be laughing at Brady, like everything in this book. You're gonna feel all the feels when you read this, y'all. I kid you not. Like, this book was so good. So good. Like, I was like, why did I take so long to read that? After I read this, gave it 5 stars. I enjoyed the crap out of it. You should too. Now, the next one, it's a series. It's a series, and Wild Love and Wild Eyes, y'all. I think I like Wild Love more than I like Wild Eyes, but I like the kids in both books. Now, the banter between Ford and Rosie in this book, I was absolutely obsessed with it. Like, I just love to watch and laugh and giggle and just the way they just fussed about everything, and the way they just nitpick with each other, and how they were also there for each other when it came to like the smallest things, and how he tried to protect her and basically get her lick back for something that somebody did to her in this book. I was here for it all. Like, he may have went by it the wrong way. He may have broke her trust by doing something that she asked him not to do, but he did it with good intentions. Y'all, this book, I gave this book 5 stars. I was obsessed with it. I'm not even gonna lie. Now, Wild Eyes, Wes, this one is about Wes and his, I guess, like, favorite pop star singer, Skylar Stone. Now, she's having a whole bunch of parental issues, mostly daddy issues, because her dad was trash. And the thing that he did, like, how did you do that to your own, like, what he did, if you read this book, how can you do that to your own daughter? Like, that is some crazy, disgusting, weird, like, that what he did to her with her, I can't even talk because it threw me off so bad. What he did to his own daughter was disgusting. Like, it was honestly disgusting, and I just could not get behind it. Like, I just cannot see you being that money hungry that you will risk exposing your daughter like that. like that's some weird, like that's some weird ish to me. Like it triggered me so bad because I was like, why would you do that to your child? Like your child, like your child. Like it's just like he was trying to demean her and punish her for wanting to take time to herself and go off and do her own thing. Like he tried to, it made it seem like he was trying to punish her for doing it. Like that was just so weird to me. I love this series. I love Emmy. I love Ollie. I think that's his name. Ollie. What's the son name? He was so dang on quiet that you just you just don't even know. Like he was just like this little quiet little boy who don't talk to anyone. Or I want to say his name was Ollie. I don't know, y'all. It, it, it is what it is. I think his name was Ollie, but if I'm wrong, correct me. If I'm right, okay, cool. But the son and the daughter in this book, I love how self-confident and self-aware and just how she just, the daughter was just so confident and the son was just like this smart little quiet bookworm. He's like, he act older than he, like he was just so cute and handsome and smart and quiet and like I just can't, I love them. Like the commentary between the kids and the daughter and the dad and how he kind of just like healed all the girlies daddy issues. Like it's crazy, y'all. Like I was reading this book and I was like, oh, Wes is an amazing parent. And his how he co-parents with his ex-wife. I love that. I love seeing how they didn't come off as hateful to each other. Like they co-parented just fine. Like they co-parented perfectly. Like no issues, none of that. Like I absolutely love to read this book. Like y'all haven't read Wild Hours yet, read it. It's so good. It's so good. Now we're gonna talk about Summer Romance by Annabelle Monaghan. Y'all, all the girls were talking about this book and how they enjoyed this book and how it was just so profound and how it's just like literary fiction. I'm saying, I don't know what they were saying. It it was good, y'all. It's about this girl named Allie who is going through a divorce and realized like, dang, I've really lost myself over these years of being married, and she's trying to find herself. She has 3 kids, 2 daughters and a son, and her ex-husband is trash at both. He trash at both jobs, father and husband. So how do you leave your wife after her mom died? Like her mom died, and I want to say like a week or so later, he ended up asking for a divorce, and he is just so selfish and self-centered that it was just really. But yeah, she ends up meeting Ethan, and she ends up doing this summer romance thing with him. Y'all know how those go. Summer romance. I enjoyed it. Read it if you haven't. Now, I finally picked up the Practice Make Perfect by Sarah Adams, y'all. I love her books. I love every book she wrote so far that I've read. And this one is about Annie, who happens to be the sister of the guy in When in Rome. She's the sister of the one, and she come out as this Angel Annie, this good girl who does no wrong, who is like the town sweetheart, and that's not how she want to be seen anymore. She want to get practice at dating because she said she sucks at dating. And in comes the girl in the first book, Bodyguard, who is secretly obsessed with her, and they ends up practice dating, y'all. It's so good just to watch her become her own person and stand up for herself and defend herself to everyone around her. I really enjoyed that one. The last one is This Summer Will Be Different. It's about Lucy, Fix, and Bridget. Lucy and Bridget are best friends. They go away to Prince Edward Island, where Bridget is originally from. Bridget has 3 rules: leave the city behind, eat your weight in oyster, and don't fall in love with my brother. And Lucy goes and do all 3. Like she breaks the rule number 3, and it's so good, y'all. I felt like the secret that Bridget was keeping in this book was unnecessary because one, that, yeah, you all self anxiety written when you could have just sat down and had a conversation with your best friend about the situation. And even though it wouldn't have made it any easier for her, Lucy, you could have talked it out. Y'all could have worked through it. Y'all could have really enjoyed this last summer together. But you made this big old issue out of it, making her feel like drop everything she's doing to come check on you, and you being weird. I enjoyed the book though. So those are all the books that I am like absolutely obsessed with so far. If you read any of those books, let me know down in the comments below. If you haven't, I suggest you read them. And that's the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.
I'm calling bullshit. Say you got it, but you ain't got nothing. Bad bitches don't say shit, they just hustle.